Welcome everyone! Today we have some unbelievable stories of luck that will have you on the edge of your seat. So grab your popcorn and buckle up. You won't want to miss this. Trust us, it really works. Now, let's get started. We struck gold with this black beauty. It narrowly avoided a falling sign by mere inches. Talk about a close call. The driver's quick reflexes saved their skin. Just a few seconds more and a massive boulder would have crushed the car to bits. Talk about a double dose of luck. The man walked past a falling tree and the black car had a tree-shaped guardian angel to protect it from harm. Camping turned into a near-death experience for this family. Lightning struck the tree next to them, a fraction of a second away from electrocuting them. This bull couldn't care less about the man in its path. Maybe it thought he was a mere obstacle to be ignored. A father and a son's stroll almost ended in tragedy. They narrowly escaped a speeding truck, a brush with death that could have been avoided with a bit more caution. Flood was ruthless, but this man's luck held out. His car was washed away but got stuck on a cliff, allowing him to escape with his life.
Watch out, fucking jet.
Luck was not the only thing that kept this girl alive. He may have been startled, but this man is counting his lucky stars. He's just had a close brush with death and emerged unscathed. The woman seemed to be blessed with a supernatural shield. The truck that almost hit her lost its balance, but somehow didn't hit her. A fall into a deep hole could have ended in disaster, but water at the bottom cushioned the man's fall and saved his life. Luck plays a major role in life, and you just scored an extra 10 points on the Luckometer.
What?
Sometimes it pays to take a chance. Give the impossible a shot, and who knows? Lady Luck might just be on your side. It's time to celebrate your good fortune. This man and his dog are inseparable. Without him, who knows where this furry friend would be? A combination of skill and luck is the ultimate winning formula, and you just scored an extra 10 points on the luck scale. Chaos broke loose as cars fell around them, but one lucky driver managed to dodge the wreckage in a jaw-dropping escape. It's unclear what happened next, but one thing's for sure, he lost his lunch. The cameraman narrowly escapes tragedy as the falling stone misses him by inches. Heart-pumping footage shows a cyclist trapped in a tunnel with a train approaching, but miraculously manages to make it out unharmed, albeit bikeless. Watch as his brave koala successfully navigates across a busy road, unscathed by passing cars. In a shocking incident caught on camera, a woman is hit by a truck while at work, leaving her stunned and confused. If you're not vigilant, you could miss your moment of luck. This worker narrowly avoids a potentially catastrophic accident as a saw blade goes flying towards his goggles. Sometimes it takes a close call to realize just how lucky you really are. Is this guy a master of the boomerang, or is he just lucky? Watch and decide for yourself. Incredible footage captures the moment a man stumbles upon a two-headed turtle, a rare and beautiful sight. Heart-stopping footage shows a man in a garden suddenly finding himself holding a snake, but luckily he managed to avoid being bitten. With just one like, this amazing video is guaranteed to go viral. Luck is on this girl's side as she miraculously survives a cliff slip that nearly landed her in the hospital. Was it luck or fate that prevented these two from colliding? Watch and decide. In a heart-pounding moment, a man narrowly avoids a collision with a sliding object passing between his legs. Luck was on his side that day. It's not every day that a pane of glass falls and remains unscathed. Witness a stroke of luck in action. With an amazing supporter by his side, this athlete is sure to go far. You won't believe what happens next, as a car appears to be stuck on a bridge, but manages to cross unscathed. Brace yourself for some heart-stopping action as this skater takes it to the next level. This can only be described as a stroke of luck, a true miracle. The man crossing the street was saved by sheer luck as he narrowly avoided being hit by a speeding car. Lightning struck just inches away from the cars, narrowly missing a disaster. A pedestrian almost met with a terrible accident when a car came speeding down the street without looking. A mistake almost cost this athlete dearly, but quick reflexes saved them from being hit by their own sled. Lightning struck in this man's yard and he caught it on camera, a truly incredible moment. The motorcyclist was lucky to escape being crushed when an out-of-control car collided with him from behind. The divers had a close encounter with a whale, coming dangerously close to being swallowed whole. It was a close call. The iceberg narrowly missed crushing him. His luck was definitely on his side. It's unclear why the motorcycle suddenly fell in front of the truck. Perhaps an unexpected obstacle caused the accident. This couple was lucky to escape death when they narrowly avoided a car speeding towards them. Skiing can be hazardous, as this skier learned the hard way. After colliding with multiple trees during an avalanche, they managed to land safely in the end. The man below narrowly missed being hit by a falling branch. A close call indeed. Jumping from a cliff into the sea is not for the faint-hearted. This guy came dangerously close to hitting the rocks below. The man's quick reaction saved him from a potentially deadly accident. This man captured a stunning photograph of lightning striking the ground. The car miraculously avoided hitting anyone, and the man in the blue shirt was so composed he sipped water as if nothing had happened. The motorcycle rider escaped unscathed after the heavy iron door, complete with sharp nails, fell on his bike. The truck driver managed to avoid a catastrophic collision by hitting the brakes just in time. Though lions are known to be vicious, this one just wanted to play with the man. A stroke of luck. Luck was on this person's side, as the cake they dropped landed smoothly and harmlessly. This fortunate individual struck gold when they stumbled upon an abundance of ancient coins near a water pipe. Their next stop should definitely to be buying a lottery ticket. With his hand only an inch away from danger, this man struggled to change his car tyre, but miraculously held on. The next guy to make the list miraculously managed to save the entire tray of food after slipping. Spider-Man, is that you? The owner of this car can consider themselves extremely lucky, as it remained unscathed in a very fortunate situation. How did they pull off such a perfect feat? It's like they have a horseshoe in their pocket. During a baseball game, a spectator was hit by the ball, but luckily escaped unscathed. All his luck was put to the test when he saved the pot of soup from spilling. Don't underestimate the power of luck. Just look at the expression on his face. A cyclist came perilously close to being hit by a speeding train while not paying attention. These two individuals were inches away from a collision with a train, but luckily avoided any harm. This man had luck on his side when he miraculously survived a collision with two cars. A woman was saved from being hit by a car by a stroke of luck. While preparing to dive, a diver spotted a great white shark leaping up and luckily managed to dodge it. Going fast can often lead to accidents, but this motorcyclist was saved by luck after a close call with a broken bike. Luckily, he didn't escape faster from the car, or he would have been hit by the flying door. Despite being struck by lightning, miraculously, everyone inside the car survived. Was it luck or skill that kept this car from plunging off the cliff's edge? We'll never know. Not only did this boy score a successful penalty kick, but he also managed to sink 3 more points by landing his shoe in the basketball hoop. This man is either incredibly lucky or has an unshakable trust in his friend. Watch as he skillfully avoids a dart being thrown at his hand. In an unbelievable moment, the ball rests on the rim of the basket, refusing to drop during this pitch. This skier showed some smart thinking by checking for avalanche risks before hitting the slopes. Go ahead and celebrate a little more. This win was well deserved. Balancing on a buoy while surfing a river is no easy feat, but this person's luck and skill kept them from tumbling in. You don't need to be a pro athlete to make precise shots from behind. A little support from your team can go a long way. Sometimes wishes do come true, as demonstrated by this lucky beer catch. Witness this amazing goal that few could replicate. Pure luck or pure skill? One second can make all the difference. This motorcyclist narrowly avoided disaster. When fixing a window from a high floor, safety should always be top priority to avoid accidents like this one. Combining skill and luck can lead to incredible feats, but remember to prioritize safety above all else. The staff member narrowly avoided a hazardous situation. Lucky for him. Thankfully, the brakes on this car still function perfectly, preventing a potential disaster. Watch this car zooming through traffic, narrowly dodging obstacles and leaving us on the edge of our seats. A rhino charged down the street, narrowly avoiding disaster. The camera captured the heart-stopping moment. Luck was on his side as he effortlessly cleared the snow. Everyone envies his good fortune. The skiers skillfully caught the falling foam mid-slide, defying the odds and impressing us all. With a single turn, this billiard player made the shot of a lifetime. It's considered a lucky shot, but it takes skill too. The boat was expertly maneuvered ashore, a stunning display of skill and precision. With lightning-fast reflexes, he saved his expensive drone from a disastrous fall. Luck was definitely on his side. As the car teetered precariously on the edge, his mind raced with thoughts of escape. Who knew a sled could glide through the water like a fish? It's a remarkable feat. 3 days and 8 hours of hard work paid off, and it's time to celebrate this incredible achievement. He executed a breathtaking backflip with his car, coming away unscathed. It's an incredible feat of daring. Throw away trash like a boss with this impressive move. On her birthday, she blew out the candles in an extraordinary way, leaving everyone in awe. When luck and skill combine, the results are truly remarkable, as seen in this impressive display. Despite a broken pipe, the water still flowed through without spilling a drop. It's a mind-boggling sight. The car's strange movements left us all scratching our heads, wondering how is that possible? Blindfolded and without sight, he accompanied an incredible feat, earning our utmost respect. Whoa! Going too fast on a motorcycle is a recipe for disaster. Is death taking a nap or what? Two trucks collide on the highway, but it's a miracle they didn't plunge into the ravine below. Luck was definitely on their side. A heroic dad springs into action, saving his son from a near-fatal fall during their workout session. As lightning strikes, this man on the road gets a heart-stopping warning of what's to come. This man's brush with death is shocking. A bolt of lightning strikes right next to him, yet he miraculously survives. It was a close call for this guy, who narrowly escaped getting crushed by a car. The golf ball barely missed the guy filming, and it's a heart-stopping moment for everyone involved. This tree cutter pulls off an incredible dodge, avoiding a potentially fatal fall. Was it luck or skill? As the crocodile attacks, I jump out of my seat, but thankfully the girl is safe and sound. It's a miracle that boy and his dog didn't end up stabbing each other. Talk about lucky. What's with this guy's nerves of steel? A close call that would send most of us running for cover doesn't even make him flinch.
Oh, okay.
It's a heart-stopping moment that reminds us how unpredictable life can be. Just as she thought all was lost, her dad pulls off an incredible save and catches the beer can in mid-air. Now that is some quick reflexes. This is definitely not your average bridge crossing. Whatever you do, don't try this at home. The car swerved and dodged its way through the chaotic traffic. What in the world? How is that car standing on two wheels like that?
This is what's happening right now.
Did you see that? The car suddenly pops up on two wheels and keeps going. Phew, that was a close one. The rock narrowly misses hitting the guy. Whoa! The tyre explodes on impact, but the man escapes unharmed. Just in the nick of time, the man manages to hold the door before it crushes the Grab driver. Now that's what you call a true friend. The guy in the black t-shirt is lucky to have such a quick-thinking buddy. The motorcyclist narrowly avoided a collision with the massive truck. That's one angry elephant. The driver reverses his car in a desperate attempt to outrun the charging pachyderm. You won't believe your eyes. This video shows just how lucky some people can be. Thank goodness for functioning brakes. The giant umbrella stops just in time to avoid crashing into the crowd. Despite the accident, the driver miraculously clings onto the car and avoids falling. Parents, please heed this warning. Children should never cross the street alone. Whoa, that was a close one. The whale's massive jump nearly capsizes the small boat. The loaded truck of timber flipped over in a dramatic crash. This baby stroller careened down the street, but the heroic dad fought to keep it in his grasp. The truck attempted to cross the tracks, but was met with a harrowing collision from an oncoming train. The driver miraculously escaped unscathed. In a heart-stopping moment, a skydiver filming his descent had a near miss with a passing plane, narrowly avoiding a fatal collision. Chaos erupted in India when a massive sinkhole opened up on a crowded street. One man narrowly escaped the plummeting pit, seemingly unaware of his miraculous survival. A cyclist was rescued from a treacherous fall beneath a massive truck. A near-death experience was avoided when a massive tree nearly crushed an unsuspecting man. The man filming an alligator found himself in a dangerous situation when the predator suddenly attacked. A cyclist faced a brush with death as a truck veering dangerously close but managed to regain control just in time. Luck proved to be the only thing standing between a girl and a fatal car crash. A man had a close call when a massive ice bar came crashing down, narrowly avoiding a fatal impact. The basketball shot was a miss, but fate was on the player's side. The high-stakes basketball shot carries a $100,000 prize, and the player's incredible aim secured his victory. The volleyball player was taken aback by their own successful shot, racking up another 100 luck points. A chance moment was captured on film when two cars in a parking lot found themselves in a jaw-droppingly perfect alignment.
Oh my God, you're good.
Like a superhero, a bystander leaped to avoid a motorbike zooming past. A new, unconventional way of playing tennis was witnessed by onlookers. When two friends threw a man into the ocean, he managed to emerge from the water unscathed. Was it skill or luck? Though an alligator lurked dangerously nearby, one man managed to evade the predator unscathed. Was it skill or pure luck? The wind swept the bill away, but fate had other plans as it swirled back into the man's hands. With lightning-fast reflexes, the girl evaded the camel's snapping jaws. Hanging onto the ceiling for dear life, this man's wife came to the rescue just in time with a rebuilt ladder. With lightning reflexes, the father caught his baby just as it was about to take a tumble. The motorcycle and the plane danced a deadly dance, but somehow managed to avoid a catastrophic collision. With a perfectly executed backup, this guy's rear wheel deserves a standing ovation. This guy's quick thinking and heroics saved the party from disaster. And there it is, perfection achieved in one seamless moment. A father's lightning-fast reflexes saved his little daughter from a nasty fall. Every day, this guy moves towering shelves with impeccable precision, never spilling a drop. As the rain closes in, this guy shut the door with lightning speed, narrowly avoiding a soaking. Disaster was averted as this guy sprang into action to save his beloved MacBook. Losing control of his car mid-race, this driver performed a miraculous recovery and shot back onto the track. Who needs a boring old trash can when you can toss your trash like a boss? Stranded in a ditch, this driver refused to give up, powering through with grit and determination. Hold your breath as a mother and daughter miraculously survive a terrifying moment when a massive tree falls beside them, missing them by mere inches. Brace yourself for a heart-stopping video of boats narrowly dodging a monstrous lightning bolt. Share your thoughts in the comments, if you dare. Rev your engines for a high-speed chase of reckless drivers who ignore innocent pedestrians like they don't exist. Witness the adrenaline-pumping moment when a car zooms so close to a man that it sends one of its sandals flying off, yet he miraculously emerges unscathed. Miscommunication between drivers and pedestrians can be deadly. The dangers of not being on the same page. Dive into the gripping tale of a man who tried to outsmart a shark by standing still, only to find himself in a game of life and death as the shark circles closer and closer. One wrong move and he could have plunged off the cliff, but thanks to a twist of fate, this athlete survived a near-death experience. Marvel at the split-second heroism of a man who shields his car from a hurtling giant umbrella with lightning fast, ready for the biggest surprise of her life as she unwraps the most incredible birthday gift imaginable. Charge your phone to a whole new level with this revolutionary technology that will leave you amazed. Unlock the secret to unstoppable productivity by mastering the art of teamwork and collaboration. Hold your breath as the bystanders watch in shock at the seemingly dangerous prank, only to breathe a sigh of relief as it turns out to be nothing more than a joke. Unleash your curiosity as you ponder the urgency of a mysterious car racing down the street. Witness the miraculous escape of a man who narrowly dodges a falling brick that lands right where he was sitting just moments before. Experience the heart-stopping moment when a man's life is saved by a split-second decision to run, as a wall collapses and showers him with falling bricks. Sometimes it takes a close call to make us realize just how lucky we are. Don't take life for granted. Discover the power of luck as a driver defies death in a ridiculous car that somehow manages to dodge a speeding train. Witness the electrifying moment when lightning struck, but miraculously no one was harmed. Blink and you'll miss it. A car whizzed past in a blur, leaving bystanders stunned and amazed. His grip was the only thing keeping him from a painful fall. You wouldn't believe how close he came to disaster. What was she thinking? Watch in disbelief as this woman takes a reckless gamble on the streets. A heart-stopping moment when the bike wobbled and crashed, but help arrived just in time. You won't believe what happened next. Mother Nature doesn't take too kindly to those who mess with her. Watch what happens when someone cuts down a tree. Were these two guys in cahoots all along? Leave a comment and tell us if they deserve a thumbs up or a thumbs down. It's a race against the clock and the bulls. Watch in awe as this car dodges danger in a Red Bull sponsored event. Experience the heart-wrenching close call of a flock of ducks crossing the road as a speeding car zooms past, leaving them unharmed but shaking in their feathers. The truck driver's quick thinking and lightning reflexes saved the day. See how he avoided disaster by the skin of his teeth. One man's stroke of luck, catching a live Matrix 4 shoot from his balcony without spending a penny. How jealous are you right now? Follow the nail-biting tale of a man who outmaneuvers a lightning-fast python in a thrilling display of agility and quick thinking. Don't leave your fate to chance. Learn from the mistakes of those who underestimated the game of luck. A motorist's worst nightmare came true when a truck backed up too fast, but miraculously he escaped with only a brush against the truck's bumper. A skydiver's worst nightmare, a tangled parachute causing a free fall, but fear not, he had a backup plan. This guy is nothing short of amazing. Give him a like and watch him become an instant legend. That driver must have a personal lucky charm. He's just narrowly avoided a collision. These adrenaline junkies have no fear. They'll risk it all for a chance to capture the perfect shot. The man survived a near miss from lightning. Lucky for him. It takes more than skill to be a great driver. Avoiding danger altogether is the real test. That truck deserves a round of applause for its impressive maneuvering skills. The truck came close to toppling over, but fate was on its side this time. This truck driver is a hero, thanks to his quick thinking and reflexes. Miraculously, the man at the gas station narrowly escaped death in a 4-vehicle collision. That plane came dangerously close to a lightning strike, but thanks to the camera angle, it was just a close call. It seems like a higher power is looking out for everyone in that SUV, including the cameraman. Experience the thrill of having a plane fly overhead, but watch out for your head. Those soldiers were quick to react and dodge the falling tree. Talk about being in the right place at the right time. Luck was on this man's side as the hook narrowly missed his cornea by just 1 millimeter. When it comes to lightning, it's better to be safe than sorry and stay indoors. Looks like that woman needs a refresher course on following the yellow line. The landing wasn't perfect, but luckily no one was hurt and the camera kept rolling. Life is unpredictable, just like when this truck suddenly appeared out of nowhere. This girl needs to brush up on her pedestrian traffic rules before crossing the road again. The game of Jenga requires more than just skill. Sometimes a stroke of luck is all you need to win. A close call for 2 workers as a cable snaps and nearly crushes them, but fortune favours the brave and they manage to escape unscathed. The pencil landing perfectly upright on the table leaves him in a state of disbelief. What are the odds? It's a miracle that no one was hurt in this situation. Luck must have been on their side. 3 individuals are lucky to be alive after their ice walk turns into an unexpected ride, a moment they'll never forget. Crossing the street safely requires caution and attention, but for some, it's easier said than done. One wrong move and a large truck could have toppled off the road, but the driver's quick reflexes prevent a disaster. An out-of-control excavator almost causes a pedestrian catastrophe, but fate intervenes and disaster is averted. Three people narrowly avoid a tragedy as a car crashes into the store they're in. Luck was on their side this time. Catching fish with bare hands is a feat most would consider impossible, but he makes it look easy with a touch of luck. A lightning bolt just grazes the car in front of the camera, a rare and lucky moment caught on tape. One wrong move and the weight he's pushing could have ended in disaster, but he emerges unscathed thanks to his good fortune. A dog's close call as its owner nearly steps on it. It's lucky to be alive and unharmed. A dolphin comes to the rescue, returning a dropping phone to its owner. A stroke of good fortune. The bride and groom's wedding day take a dramatic turn, with a split-second difference between a memorable moment and a tragedy. Quick thinking saves the day as a falling roof of ice almost lands on a mother and daughter, a moment of luck and heroism. The rescue team are the real heroes as they work to save a man trapped on a sinking ship. With luck on their side, they may just succeed. As lightning struck dangerously close to the boat, we realised the dire consequences of braving the rain. With lightning-fast reflexes, the guy narrowly dodged a deadly hit that could have been fatal. In a spine-tingling moment, a car spun out of control, miraculously avoiding other vehicles in a nail-biting close call. The ground crumbled beneath the car as a massive sinkhole threatened to swallow it whole, a heart-stopping moment that left everyone breathless. A horse stuck on the tracks faced certain death as a train barreled towards it. It was a race against time to save the poor animal. A massive boat hurtling towards disaster as it careened out of control. The shocking truth? The driver was drunk and behind the wheel. Watching the daredevil antics of Park Hour is enough to make everyone's heart race. In a gut-wrenching moment, a thrill-seeker nearly fell to their death. Crossing the street can be a deadly game of chance. These two pedestrians had a harrowing escape as a car came within inches of ending their lives. A deer's brush with death on a busy road is a reminder of the fragility of life. It's a miracle it survived by mere inches. In a surreal moment, bricks rained down from above, missing a worker's head by mere inches. Fate had been kind to him this day. Disaster loomed as a fallen tree blocked the road ahead. In a dramatic moment, the driver swerved just in time to avoid a catastrophe. In a shocking moment of carelessness, a pedestrian darted across the street without looking. It's a miracle they weren't hit. With adrenaline pumping, a motorcyclist narrowly avoided a deadly collision in the nick of time. In a spine-chilling moment, a tyre flew out of nowhere, narrowly missing a man glued to his phone. Fate had intervened to save him. Fate has a funny way of showing us its power. In an incredible moment, a girl missed the ball only for it to bounce back to her feet. A beer lover's dream come true. If he could take the cup, he'd win free beer from his friends. It was a high-stakes game of skill and luck. In a heart-stopping moment, a man almost stepped on a perfectly camouflaged snake. Fate had spared him from a venomous bite. The energy in the room was electric as the entire class cheered a student on to throw a water bottle in the trash. It was a small victory that felt like a triumph. In a mind-bending moment, a bowling ball took on a life of its own, bouncing and scoring a perfect strike. It was a surreal moment that left everyone stunned. It was a fishing trip of a lifetime, when a boy caught a fish as big as his foot. Was it his skill or sheer luck that brought him this incredible catch? With lightning striking so close to the boat, this guy may be pushing his luck. His reflexes were lightning quick as he narrowly dodged the incoming blow. This driver's lucky escape will have you on the edge of your seat as he spins out of control amongst other cars. It was a race against time as a sinkhole threatened to swallow this car whole, but the heroic efforts of bystanders saved the day. A horse's life hung in the balance as it shrugged to free itself from the tracks, but fate was on its side as the train stopped just in time. A drunken mistake led to a disaster as this out-of-control boat failed to brake in time. The ultimate daredevil sport can come with deadly consequences as this guy comes dangerously close to falling off a cliff. It's a heart-stopping moment as these two pedestrians narrowly avoid becoming roadkill. With just an inch to spare, this deer's agility saves it from a deadly collision with a speeding car. Dodging falling bricks, this worker emerges unscathed in a hair-raising moment. In a split-second decision, this driver swerves to miss a fallen tree, proving that split-second decisions can make all the difference. Crossing the street can be a matter of life and death, as one student learns in a shocking moment of realization. The sound of screeching brakes echoes through the air as this motorcycle driver narrowly avoids a collision. A tyre careens down the sidewalk, narrowly missing a man engrossed in his phone and leaving him with a newfound appreciation for the fragility of life. Sometimes luck is on our side, as this girl miraculously gets a second chance to scoring the goal. With free beer on the line, the pressure is on for this man to make a shot and win big. The adrenaline was pumping as this student made an impossible shot in front of a cheering crowd. In a freak moment of perfect timing, this bowling ball bounces just right to earn a perfect score. A young boy's fishing trip turns into a thrilling adventure as he reels in a catch that's almost too big to handle. Prepare to be blown away by this incredible video. Share your thoughts in the comment section below and make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more mind-blowing content.
Gọi là chị em cùng nghiên cứu và chị giới thiệu cho em cái phần mềm rất là hay để